One more thing. Rigo, Lomachenko.
Top quality fight. I think with this fight, I don't like the way they kind of like, even though Rigondeaux did it, he wanted the fight, but, they wasn't giving him no credit. He's a very artistic fighter, you know what I mean? Like, top of the class type fighter. And then you got a new guy that come in and he's made a name for himself, got some Olympic experience, but, he just made a splash and they threw him right there on pound for pound list, maybe because the fights that he took early in his career put him on that list, whatever the case, however they came up with that ranking. But now, like, Rigondeaux is going up on, I think, 2 weight classes above to fight him. You know what I'm saying? When the guy, he trains all the time. Rigondeaux always trains. That's his life. So he's always walking around close to his weight. So now for him to gain more weight and put on more weight to go 2 weight classes above to fight a guy and to make a fight, that takes a lot of balls. But at the same time, I know it wasn't because there was not a lot of different opportunities for him to be able to make some of the money he could be making being one of the pound for pound best in the world, you know what I'm saying? So, I think they, if you're going to look at craft of boxing, you can't just say that boxing is always just got to be a knockout. Boxing can also be a classy fight where you get a guy doing some artistic stuff in there and, you have to be a fan of that. And I don't think nobody should be able to, tell a person how they should be fighting. He should be knocking this guy out. He should be doing what he's doing to do that takes to win, and that's what he should do. And we should respect the craft. If you like I like boxing matches, chess matches, and you seeing guys fight like that and get shown that. Because then, is it not frustrating to watch somebody that's like a brawler usually fight a boxer? Guy got to slip and move out the way. That's a kind of like emotional fight to watch because you involved and then you like, oh man, I wish it'd be a slippery fight. Like, at moments you seen that happen with Triple G and Canelo. Canelo using a lot of the defensive moves that he was doing, rolling with the punches, being creative around the ring, and Triple G just cutting off the ring and putting pressure, putting his back. When you see his best moments came is when he was like, when Canelo's back against was the rope. That's when his best moments came. But like when he was in the middle of the ring fighting and knowing he was actually, making Triple G fight a way totally different fight. He at times brought the fight closer to Triple G. You see Triple G move back and not move forward, you know what I'm saying? And when most of the guys he usually fight, when he punishing them and knocking them out, they be sitting on the rope and he would knock them out on the rope.
So who would you give the edge to, Lomachenko or Rigondeaux?
Man, that's one of those fights that, the reason why it's been made is it's a top level fight where it's like that any guy at any moment can win. You got a guy with good defense, but you also have another guy with good defense. I think Lomachenko is more so, he's more when somebody gamble. Is that word?
Of a risk taker?
Yeah, he's more of a risk taker than Rigondeaux. Rigondeaux is a calculated puncher. Every punch he's gonna throw is usually gonna be landed and it's gonna be explosive. You know what I'm saying? When he does put the works on, put the fireworks on. But like Lomachenko, he throws a lot more punches. But Rigondeaux is a good timing puncher. So for me, it's like when he fought Nonito Donaire, he actually totally outclassed him when they thought Nonito Donaire was gonna stop him and beat him up and do this to him. But he outclassed him when that time Nonito Donaire was like pound for pound the best in the world, and they still didn't give him his credit that was due in that fight. You know what I'm saying? And Bob Arum, who was promoting Rigondeaux, I think he promoted by Rock Nation now, but he went on paper saying that the guy was boring, he can't sell no tickets, and maybe that's true, but you can't promote a guy and tell the public that. You're supposed to do your job as a promoter to make sure, because he's a pure boxer with an Olympic gold medal. He's got a very story that's like this American story that people flee their country to come to America to make their opportunities come to life.